Dare to imagine a force so powerful it can swallow entire towns, leaving nothing but devastation in its wake. This is not a scene from a disaster movie. It's a reality we're facing with increasing frequency and severity. In the last 20 years, the number of tornadoes classified as intense has spiked by a staggering 45%. This surge isn't confined to the usual suspects, the traditional tornado-prone areas. It's spreading like a tempestuous fever to regions previously untouched by such violent storms. From the sun-kissed coasts of California to the bustling metropolises of the East, no place is immune to this growing threat. These tornadoes aren't just showing up uninvited. They're also crashing the party with an unprecedented intensity. We're talking about winds that can exceed 300 miles per hour, enough to level sturdy buildings and toss heavy vehicles around like toys. It's like Mother Nature is playing a high-stakes game and we're the unwilling participants. The consequences are dire: lives lost, homes destroyed, communities shattered, and the ripple effects are felt far beyond the immediate disaster zone. Insurance companies are pulling out of high-risk markets, leaving homeowners stranded. The economic fallout from these climate-related catastrophes is palpable, and it's only getting worse. This isn't some distant future problem. It's happening here, it's happening now, and it's escalating. In the early 2000s, an average year saw around 500 tornadoes in the United States. Fast forward to the present, and that number has soared, with some years recording over 1,000 twisters. The question we find ourselves asking is, why are these monstrous whirlwinds becoming more frequent and, more importantly, more intense? To unravel this enigma, we need to delve into the science of tornadoes. And who better to guide us through this journey than leading climatologists and meteorologists? Tornadoes are remarkable yet terrifying displays of nature's power. They form when warm, moist air collides with cool, dry air. This interaction creates instability and, when combined with specific wind conditions, can lead to the formation of a tornado's signature funnel cloud. But why are these tornadoes seemingly becoming more intense and unpredictable? The answer, according to many experts, lies in our changing climate. With global temperatures steadily rising, we're creating an environment rich with the conditions that tornadoes thrive on. More intense heat generates more powerful storms, which in turn can spawn more violent tornadoes. Dr. Jennifer Francis, a senior scientist at the Woodwell Climate Research Center, explains it this way. As the planet warms, we're seeing more evaporation. More water vapor in the atmosphere means there's more energy available for storms, and that can lead to more severe weather, including tornadoes. This isn't just a theory. A study from the National Center for Atmospheric Research found that for every 1 degree Celsius increase in global temperature, the United States could see a 7% increase in the frequency of severe storms capable of producing tornadoes. Not all scientists agree on the exact relationship between climate change and tornadoes, but they do concur that our warming planet is altering weather patterns in ways we're just beginning to understand. Dr. Harold Brooks, a senior research scientist at the National Severe Storms Laboratory, puts it this way. We can't say definitively that climate change is causing more tornadoes, but it's certainly changing the environment in which they form. And those changes could very well be making tornadoes more intense. The consensus among experts is clear. Our warming planet is playing a significant role in the amplification of these destructive storms. The repercussions of these intensified tornadoes reach far beyond the immediate destruction. They ripple through our lives, affecting homeowners, insurance companies, and entire communities. As tornadoes grow in ferocity, their devastating impact is felt long after the storm has passed. Homes are decimated, lives are uprooted, and communities are left to pick up the pieces. But the damage doesn't stop there. This escalating threat is causing a seismic shift in the insurance landscape too. Insurance companies, tasked with covering the cost of these disasters, find themselves in a precarious position. With the increasing frequency and severity of tornadoes, insurers are pulling out of risky markets, leaving homeowners struggling to find coverage. In some states, companies have ceased issuing new policies altogether due to the heightened risk. This exodus of insurers is creating a domino effect. Homeowners left without adequate insurance coverage face financial ruin in the wake of a tornado. The rebuilding process becomes a monumental challenge, with many unable to afford the costs of reconstruction. Beyond individual homeowners, entire communities feel the strain. Local economies suffer as people struggle to recover and rebuild. Businesses close, jobs are lost, and communities that once thrived are left in a state of uncertainty. The human impact of tornadoes is far-reaching. It's not just about the immediate devastation, but the long-term consequences that ripple through our society. From the individual homeowner grappling with the loss of their home, to the insurance companies battling financial strain, and the communities facing economic hardship. The effects are profound and pervasive. As we look to the future, it's clear that the increasing severity of tornadoes is more than just a scientific curiosity. It's a socio-economic crisis in the making. The question is, how will we adapt to this new reality? How will we ensure the security and resilience of our communities in the face of such destructive forces? The increasing severity of tornadoes is not just a scientific curiosity, it's a socio-economic crisis in the making. In a world where intense tornadoes are becoming the norm, preparedness is the key. But how do you prepare for something so unpredictable? As we grapple with the escalating threats of severe tornadoes, the value of readiness can't be overstated. It's about more than just survival. It's about resilience, about our ability to bounce back in the face of devastation. And this resilience hinges on our capacity to anticipate, monitor, and respond to these volatile weather events. In this era of unpredictable climate patterns, technology has emerged as an invaluable ally. Advanced weather monitoring systems, for instance, are being used to track and predict these weather phenomena with an increasing degree of accuracy. These tools, equipped with sophisticated algorithms and powered by vast amounts of data, provide early warnings that can save lives and minimize property damage. Moreover, preparedness isn't just about technology, it's also about education and awareness. It's about understanding the risks, knowing what to do when a tornado strikes, and having a well-rehearsed emergency plan. It's about building safe rooms in homes and schools, creating community shelters, and ensuring that these structures are accessible and well-maintained. Of course, preparedness also extends to the realm of insurance. With the alarming increase in tornado-related disasters, many homeowners are finding it increasingly difficult to secure affordable coverage. It's a pressing issue that demands attention and action from policymakers and insurance companies alike. Above all, preparedness is about adaptability. It's about recognizing that our climate is changing, and so must our strategies for dealing with it. This means investing in sustainable architecture that can withstand intense weather, developing resilient agricultural practices, and fostering a culture of preparedness in our communities. While we may not be able to control these violent forces of nature, we can certainly equip ourselves better to withstand them. As we stand on the brink of a future where tornadoes are more frequent and intense, we must ask ourselves, what does this mean for us and for our planet? In the preceding scenes, we've delved into the growing threat of tornadoes, their causes, and the profound impact they have on human lives and the environment. The link between climate change and the increasing severity of tornadoes is unmistakable. The rising global temperatures are creating conditions that are more conducive to the formation of these awe-inspiring yet devastating natural phenomena. But what does this mean for our society? It means that the socio-economic impacts of tornadoes are set to escalate. Insurance companies, already feeling the pinch, are pulling out of risky markets, leaving homeowners struggling for coverage. And it's not just homes. The cost of car insurance is also on the rise, with factors such as local weather conditions playing a significant role in premium rates. This economic upheaval is a stark reminder that the effects of climate change are far-reaching and can touch our lives in unexpected ways. But it's not all doom and gloom. As the old saying goes, forewarned is forearmed. The increasing frequency and intensity of tornadoes underscore the importance of preparedness. It's crucial for businesses, governments, and individuals to invest in tools and strategies to track and monitor weather events, ensuring safety in the face of unpredictability. Preparedness, planning, and adaptability are no longer optional. They're essential for survival in this new reality. In this era of climate change, the face of tornadoes is changing, but we too must change. We must adapt and evolve to navigate this volatile landscape. This is not just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about ensuring a safe and secure future for us and future generations. The terrifying reality of tornadoes changing is not just a warning, it's a call to action. For our safety, for our homes, and for our planet, we must not ignore it.